It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be... He is the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali, fighting out of Louisville, Kentucky. Float like a butterfly and sting like a bee.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only three...
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here. Here we go for round one. We exchange punches. The straight right just misses. Punch caught him clean. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Tried to score with a jab. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. Beautiful counter shot. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
How about that time counter shot? No rest for the weary. Nice punch. Catch and shoot. So much firepower here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy. And there's the bell for round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible.
Terrorize them into not wanting to throw a punch because they don't even see the shot leaving.
Nice counter shot. And he scores with the counter. Nice job getting that punch through. No rest for the weary. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
A perfect counter shot. Nobody home with that hook. Counter punch right up the middle. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. And a round that's... Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Incredible action from both of these heavyweights. Just missed with that hook. There's a counter shot. Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them?
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
That counter shot lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Beautiful counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Ali in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round. Here we go to the 4th round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Counter punches have to hurt. Missing with the hook. Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights. Not a lot of defense here at all. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom, in the splits.
And the bronze bomber goes down. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
I've got to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
He's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Talk about Wilder in that last round. Let's see how the game... On to the 5th we go. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Right hook just missed. fight has a real good flow to it. The perfect counter lands. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
A shot from the guns took him out.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Give me your blood.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. His legs are gone, but somehow he's still... There's the bell to start round 6. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Well done with that counter shot. Punch, counter punch. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Do you believe what we're seeing? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice work to avoid the left uppercut. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. He is down big time on the scores. Here we go. It's round 7. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. He's going to taunt here. I don't know if that's the wisest strategy. halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. Oh, no! Ali is down! Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you okay?
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. And there's the bell for round 8. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. Nice counter shot. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
The jab not finding its target. Nothing like a little taunting to get your opponent riled up. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Ali would get rattled like this. The greatest, Muhammad Ali is down. Do you believe it? We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
Where did that...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the big...